Welcome to Atomic Cricket Podcast. I'm Chiranandan Srinath. For this week, I'm joined with my co-host Vijay Lokapalli sir and Krishna Maitreya. This episode, we will be previewing India tour of Sri Lanka. There are a lot of things to talk about.
I don't know what we should be discussing in this because honestly, the whole series is kind of jinxed. So many events happening around the series which is yet to take off. But I'll wait for Maitreya to give his thought.
Yes, sir. I'm waiting for this series because it should have actually been earlier, but now it's postponed just by 5 to 6 days. But still, I'm eagerly waiting because I want to see how the Indians perform. But I feel Sri Lankan team isn't going to give a good competition. That's what I feel because they don't have a very good squad. But I'd love to see how the Indian players perform. So that is what I've been waiting for.
So Vijay sir, let's get starting. Now, if we talk about Sri Lanka, so we have talked a lot of episodes on Sri Lankan team. We have seen they're not giving a tough competitions, versus England or versus Bangladesh. Now, how do they play this series? How important this series will be there for them before the World T20 Cup? They need to qualify, right? So, what are your thoughts on that?
See, to begin with, Sri Lanka I have always loved going to that country. It's a beautiful country, very green, very friendly, and they've had a very rich history of cricket. I mean, if you look at the former players, it is a World Cup winning team. It has won the World T20. It has won the the ODI World Cup, and it's been a very competitive Test team also in the past when Arjuna Ranatunga, Arvind De Silva were at their peak, and Roshan Mahanama is another one of the finest players to have come from Sri Lanka. So I have very fond memories of going to Sri Lanka, and India's matches there used to be very very tough because most of the matches were close. One could never say an India Sri Lanka match would finish in a one-sided manner. But that over the years, if you see Sri Lanka's cricket structure has declined. They have struggled to find very good replacements for some of their former greats. Suddenly, if you see the team, no one is very close to somebody like, say, Kumar Sangakkara, Mahela Jayawardene, Muttaya Muralidharan, Chaminda Vas, and Lasith Malinga. These were some of the players who put Sri Lanka on the international map, and it was as good a team as any. So, Maitreya said, he's very keen to watch how the Indian team performs, and I'm also looking forward to see how this Indian team, which Ranatunga called second string, if you remember. I don't think this is a second string team. As Aravinda De Silva has said, this is a team which can compete against the best. So let us hope we get a good series.
And we have seen, right, sir, England beating Pakistan, England beating C team. We shouldn't call this great teams as because they have a lot of leagues in their domestic level and they're very competitive. Let's come to the Indian team, right? Talk about Indian cricket and how important this series is for them before the World T20 Cup. This will be the final white ball series before the World T20 Cup, and they're trying new things. Wouldn't say trying things, but uh, players are fighting for their spots. So, Maitreya, your thoughts on Shikar Dhawan as a captain? How important for him it is to be in that to be the opener in this squad and be in the playing 11 because there are competitions. Kohli could open, and then you have Rohit Sharma, KL Rahul, Ishan Kishan. So there are a lot of replacements if one doesn't perform. So how do you take it? Should be a very important series for Shikhar Dhawan.
Yes, so I feel Shikar Dhawan, as a captain, he has to lead from the start, and I feel in all the players in the squad, he's the most senior player. he and Bhuvneshwar Kumar, they have been the most senior players in the squad. All the others, though they have played many matches, but they have come or made their debut in from 2016 or just 2015. They have not played for 2015 for India. And Shikar Dhawan and Bhuvneshwar Kumar are the only players who have played from before. And if you see, India has, as you said, they're trying out new things as well as giving chances to everyone. I feel India has even the 11 which is playing in England. They also can play the 20 and ODI. They are fit to play all the formats. And 11 which is going to play now, I feel this squad is also fit to play ODI and T20. So India has lots of talent and people from different states, different teams willing to get the chance. And this series will give them a lot of hope and chance. It will give new players to the country, new heroes to the country. So it will be a very good series for the Indian team if you see giving chances to players. And then each player, I feel, should get a chance because every spot is filled there. And if one player is out of the team or gets injured or is taken out, there are two players to fill that spot. So that is how the squad is there. All from the heroes of the IPL or the domestic seasons or the domestic tournaments. Those people who have really put their efforts in those tournaments have gotten the chance. I feel it is a very rare opportunity they're going to get, and every player must fulfill the opportunity, and it's a dream opportunity for them, which I really love to see how they perform. And Shikhar Dhawan will be leading them first time as a captain. It will be a very big spot to fill for him, and it will be really good for him to captain. Even I want to see how Shikhar Dhawan captains. We have seen Rohit Sharma captain, Rahane captain, Virat Kohli. So now I want to see how Shikhar Dhawan captains and how he will lead the team of youngsters. How many are going to make debut. So how he's going to guide them and lead them into the Indian side, I want to know. So I'm very curious and waiting for that thing.
I think the episode is wrapped up. He said all things. Okay, let's come to Shikhar Dhawan. You talked about Shikhar Dhawan as the captain. So it will be the first time he will be on an international campaign, and he will be the oldest Indian captain to lead his to do a captain view. Shikar Dhawan, 35 years, around 35 years. We talked about Shikar Dhawan. Let's talk about Kuldeep Yadav, Yuzvendra Chahal, Vijay sir. We have called KulCha for years, 2019 World Cup, and before that, star bowlers, and both are struggling in their to find a spot for a squad. And now it's a really good opportunity for them. If they prove here, maybe the T20 World Cup and more against it.
I think both.
More lost.
Yeah, both spinners of different style. Both attacking spinners. I mean, they don't like to defend. It is just that Kuldeep Yadav, who started his career so brilliantly in Test matches, has lost his place of late, and he's been under tremendous pressure to perform. And same for Chahal also. Chahal also is now he has to make an impression on the selectors to gain a place in the squad for the World Cup. So important series for them, no doubt. But and I hope the pitches also will help them, because the pitches in Sri Lanka are on the slower side. It should suit their style. I'm very keen to see how Kuldeep Yadav grabs the opportunity, because he is short of confidence. There is no doubt he hasn't played big cricket for long. But please remember that this team has someone like Rahul Dravid as the coach, and he is the one man who will definitely look to impress upon these two youngsters that nothing is lost. They still can come back. There's a lot of cricket left in them.
So let's talk about Rahul Dravid. You brought in Rahul Dravid as a coach. So he has coached brilliant in the under-19 team, the Indian A team, and a lot of youngsters have come up from there, and Ishan Kishan, Rishabh Pant, and a lot of them, Prithvi Shaw. So Wasim Jafar said that he would like to Rahul Dravid to be a coach of under-19 and India A team, and that's an unpopular opinion, because a lot of players, ex-players and analysts want him to be a full-term senior team head coach. So what do you take on this? I mean, Rahul Dravid as an under-19 coach or a senior team coach?
See, it was, if you remember, Chiru, Dravid was offered the job of batting coach of the senior team, and he had agreed also. But for whatever reasons, he never got the job, and he kept on waiting along with Zahid Khan as the bowling coach. So that was, I think, it did not leave him a very happy man. But then he was later convinced to be the under 19 coach and also the India A coach, because that was a very important segment where he was preparing the players for the bigger league. And being in Bangalore, it suited him to be at the National Cricket Academy, because that is where it is a nursery of cricket. You learn to play, to bat and bowl the right way. And for anyone to learn the finer points from Dravid, you can't ask for a better coach, because he played his cricket in a very dignified manner, and that is what he wants them to learn, that to play cricket in a very disciplined and dignified manner. So I'm very happy if Dravid continues to be the under-19 India A coach, because still Ravi Shastri is there at the helm, and whenever they want, if they at the end of his term, they will be putting out advertisements, and if Dravid applies, obviously he will get the job, because there is not a better person than him to take over. But personally, I'll prefer him to continue for some time with the juniors.
Well, now let's get into the 11. What 11 should look like, because there are a lot of options to new players. So, Vijay sir, you can go ahead, and then Maitreya, and then I would tell my 11.
Yeah, I want to hear what Maitreya gives his 11. I will follow him, because he is keeping a very keen eye on this squad, and he just said he wants India to perform very well. So let us see what 11 he has in mind.
As openers, I would like to keep Shikar Dhawan and Devdutt Padikkal, because Devdutt Padikkal has played for RCB really well. And then I would keep at number 3. I would keep Suryakumar Yadav, because I feel he can give after wicket falls. I feel if any other batsman comes, they will take time to get adjusted and then start hitting. But I feel Suryakumar Yadav can start right from the front and keep the run rate going. And then I would choose Manish Pandey or Rutraj Gaikwad. It depends, because I feel both the players are deserving, and one of them will get chance. Surely they'll get in one of the matches. But the first match, I will prefer Manish Pandey, and then we can have Hardik Pandya, because Hardik Pandya is another senior player. Though he is from 2016 only, he has played, but still he has played a lot of matches. And then we can keep as a wicket keeper, I would keep Ishan Kishan, because Sanju Samson, Ishan Kishan, I feel Ishan Kishan deserves to get a chance. Sanju Samson had already got chances, but he couldn't do well. But I feel Ishan Kishan can do well. And then I would like to keep as an all-rounder, I would keep Krunal Pandya, because we need a spinner as well as an all-rounder, and I would like to keep him. Then Bhuvneshwar Kumar can come, because he's a vice captain and he'll surely be there. And then as a bowler, Deepak Chahar, I feel he gives a really good power play bowling. So Deepak Chahar should be there. And then Navdeep Saini or Chetan Sakaria, it depends. If they want to take a pacer, they can take Saini, or they can give Sakaria a chance, because he bowls really economically and he takes wickets also. We have seen in IPL. So I don't feel he'll get chance right away, but he should get a chance. That's what I feel. And then again, Kuldeep Yadav or Varun Chakravarti. Those two again, it depends. I will prefer Varun Chakravarti, but they may give Kuldeep Yadav a chance or not. But Varun Chakravarti in IPL, he played really well. In IPL 2020, he bowled really well, and he took many wickets also. So I would prefer him. These are my 11.
Yes, Chiru, I think, do you think you would like to make any changes? Our man has picked the best 11, and he's explained it so beautifully. why he wants them, and I will also go by him, but I'm just a little worried about Sakaria doing well at this level. Whether he's ready to take on international cricket, it is one thing to play the IPL, but fine. I mean, he's from the new generation where boys are very confident, and if he does well, fair enough. But Navdeep Saini will be the key, I think, in the squad that Maitra has picked. I expect. I don't expect Sri Lanka to really put up a fight because they have their own problems. They're struggling with the fact that the batting coach Grant Flower has tested positive. They're going to have a new captain, so they have problems galore. And it is up to the Indian team to grab the opportunity to and win all the 6 matches. So I'll go by what 11 Maitreya has picked.
But for instead of Manish Pandey as Maitreya, I would like to have Sanju Samson because he provides alternative to a wicket keeper, and also that keeping in mind Ishan Kishan and Surya Kumar Yadav were not in the best of forms in the IPL. Never mind, they are very good players. So they have been consistent in all the years they have played IPL. And Ishan Kishan has done really brilliant in the England T20 series. So would like to see Sanju Samson in. Not that he was really very consistent in the IPL, but at the start and at the end of this first session of this IPL, he was really good. I would like to see Sanju Samson at number 4. Other than that, I don't see any changes. Maybe Varun Chakrabarti, Rahul Chahar, and there's a lot of options. I'm not sure whom they're going to.
That they will rotate the players. I'm sure at the end of the tour, everyone would have had a chance to play because, like you said in the beginning, this is the last tournament for them to perform before the T20 World Cup. And of course, they will get the IPL also is there. The IPL performances are there for their team. But I have a feeling everyone will get an opportunity.
You're right. But Rahul Dravid, in one of his press conferences, said it's not a long tour to give every player a chance, but he said definitely if the team management needs it, he will do it. So we are here to see what the Indian B team, wouldn't call it a B team. They're a brilliant team, and would see how this team defeats Sri Lanka. We have seen how excited we were in the Australia series, and now with Sri Lanka. Maybe Sri Lanka is not in the best of the teams, but sure, a lot of youngsters will gain confidence from this. From Indian perspective, Ruturaj Gaikwad, Devdutt Padikkal, so a lot of them. So we'll wrap up this show, sir, just with a prediction. But a lot of you, both of you, have predicted that already that India will clean sweep all the series. ODI and T20s, what do you say? Do you think there will be any chance for Sri Lanka to win any match?
Honestly, Chiru, I don't think Sri Lanka is in a position because the turmoil they are going through within the squad. I don't think they are prepared or in a position to really challenge India and win even one game out of the 6.
Even I feel the same. I feel India will clean sweep the series, and Sri Lanka already COVID cases have come in their team management as well as team players. So I feel it will be tough for them with all the turmoil going on. Plus this, I feel it will be a big burden on them, and I don't think they will put up a strong performance. But I hope they give us a little competition. That's what I hope.
Okay, let's see what happens, because none of the analysts have predicted that India could have defeated Australia in that series. Maybe we could see, not sure, but as of now, our predictions are just like a clean sweep. Even I think Sri Lanka can't win even a single game because India team is really very competitive. And after India loses, if India loses, they shouldn't have any complaint with that. This is a second string team. They're really competitive team. So I'm not sure what happens here, but would be an interesting series for in the Indian perspective, maybe not for the Sri Lankans. But let's see what happens. The series is rescheduled to 18th July, and it will the reschedule is up, and we have to see what happens in this series. So Vijay sir, thanks for coming, and Maitreya, thanks for coming.
Thank you very much.